Hi, this is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. If you have, thank you. I want to thank everyone for being here. And today I want to show you another great mile a minute stitch. I absolutely love this stitch. I love all of them. Some of them I love more than others. This is so pretty. It's the flower stitch, and it is the mile a minute series that I'm doing. I just love this series because it introduces us to so many different mile a minute stitches. So I'm going to show you just how easy this is to make, and it is beginner to advanced and everyone in between. So let's get started, why don't we? So as I want to tell you that I am using Red Heart yarn, and it is four weight yarn. And I am using an eye hook for all of these. I do 81 rows of this stitch, 81 rows. So I want to mention that also. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start and we're going to make the stitch. This is for beginner to advanced, everyone in between. This is 10 of the series. Okay, so now we're going to make our slip knot. And we're going to chain 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. These are your chains. This is your working chain, and at the end is your slip knot. Now you're going to count back, and in the fourth chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to put 2 double crochets together. So you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Now, after we do that, we're going to skip 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then after you do that, you're going to make 3 double crochets together. So again, you're going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to put 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. And I want you to see that one of these petals is going this way. So now you made in the fourth chain, you made your 2 double crochets together. You skipped 5. You made 3 double crochets together. Now you're going to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3. And in that fourth chain, you're going to make 3 double crochets together. So I'll show you 1, 2, 3. And in this one, you're going to put 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. Now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to work in the middle here. And we're going to do 2 double crochets together between these 2 petals. So you chain 3, and now you're going to make your double crochets 2 together. So you're going to yarn over, go in the middle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go back in that spot, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. And that's what it looks like. So you have 2 petals going sideways. Once you do that, you're going to double crochet in the last chain 3. You're going to do a double crochet. And right here, we're just going to do 1 double crochet in the last chain that you have. And this is what it looks like. So once you do that, you're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, and chain 5. Once you chain 5, you're going to turn your work. And you're going to look at this flower. You can see that you have the 2 petals here, 2 petals down there. We're going to crochet right in the middle of this petal. And we're going to put, in this petal, we're going to put 3 double crochets together. So we're going to do 1, and there's 1. Now we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. In this same space, we're going to put 3 more double crochets together right here. So we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And I'll show you again. Once you do this here and you chain 3, you're going to do 3 more double crochets together. So you're going to do 1, 2, and 3. And there's your finished flower. Once you do that in the same space, you're going to chain 1 and chain 2. And you're going to go and look, see where you have this petal? You're going to pull this apart. You're going to see this little opening right there at the end of this petal that's sideways. You're going to make 1 double crochet right in there. I'll show you again right in here. You're going to make a double crochet. And that's what it looks like. Now you're going to chain, and I want to say that you're going to be repeating row 3 and row 4 over and over again until you have 81 rows. So now you're going to chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Sorry. Once you do that, you're going to go back into the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you're going to make 2 double crochets together in that 4th chain. And I go slow so you can write it down and you can follow along with me. Once you do that, you're going to turn your work. And now we're going to work in the top of these double crochets. The 3 together here and the 3 together here. We're just going to go right in the top of this one, right here. You can find a spot. I'll pull it apart so you can see it. And you're going to work right in there and make 3 double crochets together. in this one spot. Once you do that, you're going to go to the top of this one and do the same thing, and you're going to pull this apart. You're going to see that there's an opening there, and you're going to put 3 double crochets together at the top of this one, right at the top, and you'll find your spot. And it's not always easy to find. And you're going to put 3 double crochets together. And they are together. So now you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to work in the middle here, and you're going to put 2 double crochets together between these 2 petals. Once you do that, and you have that petal, now you're going to notice that when you go this way, that petal's going to go this way, and this petal's going that way, and that's what you want. So then you're going to do in the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, you're going to make a double crochet where these chains are. And you're going to see how pretty this is. This is beginner to advanced, everyone in between. This is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? And that's what we're doing here. We're making these. So after we do that, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to turn our work. And we're going to work in the middle of this cluster. And we're going to put 3 double crochets together. And these are going to be our repeat row, repeat 2 and 3. 3 and 4 over and over again. Once we do that, we want to finish this petal. We're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And in the same space, we're going to put 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. And that's what it looks like. And now we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. And we're going to look for this petal. We're going to look for that little opening that's right here, that little buttonhole opening, and we're going to put a double crochet. And this was row 4. So now we're going to repeat row 3 and 4 over and over again. That's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? So now we're going to chain 6. We're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, chain 5, and chain 6. In the 4th chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to put 2 double crochets together. 1, 2. Once we do that, we're going to turn our work, and now we're going to work over this petal and over this petal. We're going to find that little spot that we want to find, and we're going to make 3 double crochets together. 1, 2 and 3. After we do that, and see this one's going this way and this one's going that way, the right way, up and down. Now we're going to work in this spot, and we're going to put 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. And that's what that looks like. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to work in the middle of this petal like we did before and put 2 double crochets together. 1, 2. And there it is right there. Now what we're going to do is, after we put the 2 together, we're going to do a double crochet in the 3rd chain. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to put a double crochet right there. Now this is row 3, and now we're going to do row 4, and you're going to repeat this row over and over again until you have 81 of these. And one of the easiest way to count your rows, just count your holes. If you have 81 holes, you have 81 rows. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4, and chain 5. And we're going to turn our work. We're going to work in the middle of this flower. So we're going to put 3 double crochets together in the middle. 1, 2, and 3. And then once we do that, we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. We're going to go right back here and add another petal to this flower, petal to the middle, and we're going to go right in here and put 3 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3. And that's what it looks like. And now we're going to chain 1 and 2, because what we want to do is we want to go at the end of this petal, find that little spot, and we're going to put a double crochet there. And again, this is row 4. And you're going to do row 3 and 4 over and over again until you have 81 rows. And that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? It's such a pretty, pretty pattern. And there it is in the 2 colors. This has the border. Now I'm going to show you how to add a border. And it's like all the other ones that we've done so far. The border would be the same, but I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling one that has 81 rows already, and we will get started on this. So what we're going to do is we're going to work in these openings, all of these openings, and I'm going to show you. So we're going to get our white. Well, I'm using white for my border. Whatever color you choose to use is fine. I'm going to do a slip knot, and I'm just going to add this to this corner. Whatever color you want to use for your border, that's up to you. I'm going to just put this on here, attach it, and then after that I'm going to do a double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and do a double crochet. So I'll make a double crochet, and another double crochet, and a third double crochet. And that's what it looks like. And I want to make this, I'm making this sturdy because I want, when I attach, I want it to be nice and sturdy, and then it'll stay well and it'll stay together, and we won't have any problem with it coming apart, coming off. But that's what I'm doing there. So you just make 3 double crochets. Now I'm going to go in the middle of this, where this petal is, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets together, not together, but 3 double crochets in that spot. 1, 2, and 3. We don't do them together. We just do 3 separate double crochets right there. Now we're going to go to this corner, and we're going to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And after we make those 3 together, you're going to chain 1, chain 2, and you're going to go right in that same spot right there, and you're going to make 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And this is what it looks like. Now I want to mention that we're going to finish this corner when we get to the other side. But this corner is the first corner that's finished. Now you're going to look along, and you're going to see all these openings. Some of them are a little bigger than others, but you're going to go in each one of those openings and put 3 double crochets. This one, 1, 2, and 3. The next one, 1. And like I said, you're going to notice, see that's smaller, see that's wider, this is smaller. That's okay. You're going to just put 3 double crochets together in the same spot. You're not going to double crochet them together. You're just going to put 3 separate double crochets in that spot. Then you're going to go in the next spot, a little smaller, 3 double crochets in that spot. And you're going to do this until you get almost to the other end, and then I will meet you at almost the other end. So now we're almost at the end here, and we'll just do our 3 double crochets in these open spots until we get to the end space that we have. And here it is right here. We're going to put 3 double crochets here. 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to chain 1, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in this spot. We are making, or finishing, should I say, this corner. And I'll show you. The 3, the chain 2, and we want to put 3 more here because we want to finish this corner. And that's that corner. So now what we want to do is we're going to go in the middle here, right here, and we're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, just in the middle, 3 double crochets in that opening. Now I want to mention that's the first corner that we finished after, or should I say this is the second corner that we finished after the first one. So we have one corner finished, this is the second corner finished, and now we're going to work this corner. And we're going to finish this corner as well. So we're going to go here and put 3 double crochets in this opening. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to chain 1, chain 2, and we do want to finish this corner. So we're going to put 3 more double crochets here. 1, 2, and 3. And that's our third corner finished right here. So now we're going to continue on, and we're going to continue to work in these openings. As we did on this side, we're going to continue on this side and put 3 double crochets in each one of these openings. And we're going to go right down until we get to almost the end of this panel, and it will be actually the last corner that we'll have to do. And we're going to continue doing this all the way down, and I'll meet you almost at the end. So here we are at the very end. We're going to just do these spots that have the 3 double crochets together, and I just want to show you. We went right along and we went up the side. So we're just going to continue, because now we're going to finish the last corner, and that will be, this panel will be finished. We have one more, and in each one of those spots you put 3 double crochets, and there it is. And this is the last corner, and I just want to show it to you. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put 3 double crochets right back in where these 3 are. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to chain 1, chain 2. I'm going to go at the top of this stitch, and I'm going to do a slip stitch right from there into there, and then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to fasten off. Let's get my little and we'll weave our end in, and there is the finished panel. And aren't these pretty? And this is the mile a minute flower stitch. The mile a minute flower stitch. And it's just so pretty. So I wanted to show it to you in different colors. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the mile a minute flower stitch, number 9 of the series, actually number 10 of the series. Thank you. This is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.